Hi, my name's Sam. I am part of Shameless Mayhem. I'm also called Chikahiro when we're playing. So, we've started a Aristeia 99 series, and guess what? This is the first one. This game is basically Overwatch the board game. You make a team, everybody's awesome, they all work differently. You put together a great team, you go out, you have some fun. So that's what I would normally tell someone who's like, hey, what is this Aristeia thing? So each character, they've got their own abilities, then they got some tactics they can use, so you can make a deck with 10 standard cards, then each character contributes 2 cards each, out of a possible 4 each. And you can really customize the way you want to play. So you look at that, there's that sort of deck building thing going on over here. You got the Overwatch, all the characters, in and of themselves are just really cool. And it's the different ways you can use them together and the creativity that allows you. So if you want to play a certain style, say I want to play a real heavy offense, there's a bunch of characters that will cater to that. If you want to, me personally, I tend to be a little more focused on control, things like that. And obviously there's team compositions that come up and favor that. There are different scenarios and different team compositions will go on that. It's got a lot of replay value. The core game, I do not know how much it costs right now. I have to go look that up. I bought it, I think it was for $70 a couple of years ago. You can probably find it cheaper than that. Everything's really well made. There are miniatures, but don't worry, they're already assembled. Now, if you want to paint them, go nuts, have fun. You don't have to. They're all visually distinct from each other. It's not General Gadot number 1, generic Gadot number 2, and sort of different Gadot number 3. Now, they're all really nice sculpts. They all look really different. They're very recognizable right off the bat. So you don't have to paint them even. You definitely don't have to assemble them. That's great. So you can actually sit down and play it very quickly once you know how to play, basically. So other nice things about it, if you go to Course-Belly's website for the game, aristeiathegame.com, we'll have a link there, you can actually look at all of the characters. So that's not just the 8 that come in the core game, but is also from the 4 expansions of 4 characters each from 2018, plus this year in 2019 they're doing 4 expansions and 2 characters each, and these guys are looking like they're really going to shake things up. They're very creative looking. So there's a very wide variety of characters you can choose from, and this helps. Again, this increases the replayability. It gives you a lot of different options, so you can look at all these characters without having even bought them. You can look at the cards, you can start thinking and formulating and getting ideas of how you want to play, or that character looks fun, or I'm not sure I get that guy, I need to go and do a little research first. But it gives you an idea of what you're getting before you even have to buy it, and that's important. Additionally, you can actually they have a download section, so you can get the how to play PDF. You can get the reference guide, which they have updated several times since the game has come out. They have errata. So it's like, okay, we need to clarify some things here, and they got there, and that's been updated. They have scenarios. So there's 3 scenarios that come with the game to begin with, but they've added on to that since then, and that's great. Speaking of great, what they also have there is a wiki. So you can actually just go there, where there's it's not too bad on the phone. I personally prefer it on the tablets, but you can go through the wiki. You can look up everything they have on the different characters, on different game states, rules, and it helps you go through things a lot faster. So this is a game that's right out of the box. I think you can learn about it and how to play before you even buy the game, and that's a great way to see, is this for me? Is this something I would enjoy? Is this something my friends would enjoy? So you can do that. But then you can also, when you get the game, it's already very well supported. If they didn't release anything else after this year, it's got a ton of options, and you will have a great time with all of that. Now, I'm hoping they got stuff for 2020. We'll see. But certainly the core game, the 2018 expansions, and the 2019 expansions give you just a lot of really good options. And if you got a friendly local game store, or if you got an online shop you prefer, you can find a lot of this stuff at really at I'd say at good prices. So that's great. Nice thing too, if you are into the miniature hobby, it's like you like to paint and get really cool sculpts and all that. They also have metal because normally the miniatures are plastic, but they have metal alternate sculpts. Now these are obviously going to cost more, but they'll have alternate sculpts for Maximus, for Hexer, for Gata, for Musashi, Major Luna, and Cinema Massacre actually have infinity sculpts from Corspelli's skirmish game called Infinity, and they're metal. They're really nice. I just assembled and finished Hexer. We'll be showing her later on. I'm currently working on Cinema Massacre's alternate sculpt. I just got Cosmo, and we're going to be doing an unboxing of that hopefully very soon. So, but I mean, it's been a very good game for my group. I've got two. Actually, I got two groups. Let's be honest here. So my first group is actually primarily longtime gamers. These guys play Magic the Gathering. They play Hero System role-playing games. Those of you who know what that is, that's a very crunchy system. Lots of rules, about that big, thick of a rule book. They've been gaming forever. They play war games. They play board games. They play all sorts of things with a lot of decisions to be made, things to think about, and it rewards learning and mastering the game. They're enjoying the heck out of Aristeia. But I've also got another group full of more, I don't want to say more casual, but it's a more diverse group. So I've got one guy is in his early mid 20s, two kids, married, running a business. He enjoys it. I've got another friend about my age. We used to play fighting games together all the time back when we were in college. We've reconnected. He's moved over here, and he's been enjoying it too because there's a lot of thought to go into it. I got another friend who he played role-playing games, stuff like that, and he's gotten into it. And it's just been really good. We've been really enjoying it, and it's nice because this is actually it's a board game. So there's a map and there's hexes and you move 1, 2, 3, 4. You count like that, but it's got a real nice depth to it. There are things to chew on. There's layers to the game to appreciate. So you can play it at a superficial level, or you can really get into it. And that's the nice thing. It's the game sort of, I would say, I think it's done well scaling between my two different groups. So that's my introduction to Aristeia. That is hey, tell me about this game. That's what I'm saying. I think the only bad thing I've got to say about Aristeia is I've got a copy of Games Workshop's, by all reports, excellent Shadespire Warhammer Underworlds. It's been pretty much sitting and collecting dust because of Aristeia. So, no knocks against the game. That game, that's another good game. Just we would rather play Aristeia. But is it the right game for you? I don't know. Like I said, just go and check it out at aristeiathegame.com if it looks interesting. And again, everything's right there. You can go and check it out. You can read up the rules. If you've got forums you like, you can go check it out. Ask, hey, who's played this? What do you think? And it's very forward and open like that. And I think that's something I would like to see more of. And I think it'll help, you read it. I think the game will speak to itself, for itself. And if it's something you want to check out, and I think you should, you can go from there. Anyhow, that's the Aristeia 99 introduction to Aristeia, the pitch, as it were. We're going to be going over different aspects of the game, the basics, some of the common tripping up points that we've had, certainly. And we're going to look forward to it. If you have any questions, comments, things you'd like us to cover in this, be sure to put it in the comments below. So also, if you helps us out, if you like, if you subscribe, even better, and we'll go from there. So aloha from Maui, and thank you for watching Shameless Mayhem.